Hi friends, I'm Anand, your tech guide from Tech Store, and in this video we're going to be showcasing the Dell Inspiron G315, the 3500 2020 model that we have hands-on with us. Anybody who's wanting to buy this particular Dell G3 Inspiron gaming laptop needs to watch this video before making a buying decision. We'll be opening up the entire laptop, showing you how to get to the base of that particular laptop and looking at the different components that Dell has integrated on this particular laptop. And do not forget to subscribe to us and click on the bell icon because you'll get updates of our latest videos right away into your mailbox. So this is the successor of the earlier Dell G3 3579 series of laptop, which was having a 9th generation processor. The build and the finishing and the outlook has remained same in the 3500, albeit they have put a 10300H gaming processor, Core i5, and the Core i7 also is a 10th generation processor. And the variant that we are looking at today is a Core i5 variant. You might have a Core i7 or a Core i9 also. The outlook will remain the same. That does not change the outlook here. So the process also to do a lot of upgradation activity on your laptop will remain the same irrespective of the processor that you have. So this is the way the top panel looks like. We had expected some metal finish onto this thing, but it's plain fiber that Dell has given. Logo is very nicely engraved inside. Once you open, this is the way the screen is. It has got two-sided nano bezel. It has a web camera, that's a good thing to have in gaming laptops, and it has got centered hinges. That's a new thing from the previous Dell Inspiron G3s, which are basically built on the 3000 series and 5000 series only. This is a total different category altogether. This is the way the entire keyboard looks like. You have a fingerprint scanner over here. There is a vent here just below the hinges. The main vents are just below the screen so that the screen does not block the vent. The keyboard is backlit. It is not RGB. It is blue color backlit keyboard, very nicely lit, and the blue printing on the keys is very prominent. The touchpad is multi-gesture touchpad, nicely designed. This entire inner also is having a metallic finish and it looks very sturdy. The screen is 15.6 inches, 60 Hz, full HD IPS panel screen, and the viewing angles are very good on this particular laptop. So once you look at the left side, it has got a charging pin connector, a charging pin indicator, HDMI, full USB 3.0 port, Ethernet. That's a good thing to have. And then you have a speaker grill left side. The design is pretty nice. The laptop is very heavy, approximately around 4.5 kgs maybe. The laptop is pretty heavy. On the front, again, there is absolutely no I/O whatsoever. On the right, we have another speaker grill and memory card reader, headphone mic combi, and two USB 2.0 ports. It does not have a 3.0 port on the right side. And on the rear, you have a very stylish looking design by Dell. Looks like a rear of a BMW. J3 is nicely printed on the rear and good amount of spacing given for the vents. Coming to the base also looks very sturdy. Even the rudders are very nicely placed, very bright blue color rudders over here. Good amount of ventilation given, and we will dig deep into this particular base now. Let's see if it opens with one hand. It does, with a little bit of wobble on the base, as you can see. A word of caution here, 1.5-2 years into the usage of this laptop, we request you to get these things opened up, the hinges, and get them loosened. Otherwise, these are going to rip off, this one or this one, in all probability. The video quality of the Dell Inspiron G3 webcam is very nice. It has got a 720p resolution video capacity, and you can see in this video the clarity is very good. You will find some banding if it is in the 60 Hz resolution. You need to change it to 50 Hz. The settings are over there on the right side, and the banding will go away. So all in all, a very good camera for a gaming laptop. Alright, so let's check on the speaker quality of the Dell G3. Here it is. Very nice output, Very crisp and clear audio from the speakers that are there integrated in the Dell G3. Another cool feature that the Dell Inspiron G3 has is, now the laptop is in complete shutdown state, powered off completely, and we just put off the lid. And the moment you open the lid, you need not go and press the power button. The laptop starts to boot up. That is something that Dell has integrated. It is a sensor-based, sensor-driven thing, which automatically detects that you want to open the laptop and start working on it. So that's smart. And the boot times are pretty awesome, around 3 to 4 second boot time because of the M.2 NVMe PCI Express SSD that Dell has integrated. So this variant has got 1 terabyte hard drive and a 256 GB NVMe SSD. It comes with a 130 watt charger, a very standard Dell charger which is available very easily in the market. The power ratings are 19.5 volt and 6.7 ampere, and it has got a big pin adapter. Alright, so the first thing first, we need to flip the laptop, dive deep inside the laptop, start removing all the screws that are visible. So all these screws are of the same height. These screws will not come off once you've opened. Now we need to take a prier and start protruding from the side. And the base will give away. Very gently just open it and the base is off. This is the entire setup of the Dell G3 Inspiron 3500. This is the way the inners look. The heatsink is very nicely, it's not overlapping, so the cooling will never be an issue. And good size of the motherboard. The battery is pretty huge. Let's start with the battery first. Start with the screws, and the battery will be off. So if you want to replace the battery of this laptop, it is a 51 watt-hour battery. The type is a 266J9. This is the battery that you need to buy, and I think Dell would have done a better job on the battery. I feel it's only got 51 watt hours, 4255 mAh and 13.2 volts. Coming to the RAM area, as you can see, this model which has got a 8 GB, Dell has integrated 4+4, and it has a 3000 megahertz memory that you need to buy. So for upgrading, say you want to remove the 4 GB and upgrade 8+8, you just need to use your 2 thumb fingers and remove it like this. So this is the 3200 AA RAM, DDR4 low voltage RAM that you need to buy, 3000 megahertz to be specific, and you can take and insert it like this. This is the second RAM slot. Coming to the part where the M.2 SSD is there, just need to remove this. Say you want to replace it with a high capacity SSD, just need to remove this covering that it has. So this is the SSD that Dell has integrated. It's a 256 GB SSD, NVMe SSD. It's a 2230 SSD, basically a smaller variant. It also supports a 2280, the longer variants. So if you would want to upgrade the capacity, you can take either a 2280 or a 2230 SSD. Take a similar SSD and just insert it back, and with the notch covering that Dell provides, very nicely designed. It basically acts as a sort of a sink, so it does not heat up. So coming to the hard drive, many of these Dell G3s are coming with only SSD. The hard drive is not there. They are providing a hard disk kit, so you can buy a hard drive for around 4200 rupees to 5000 rupees depending on the capacity, and need to open this notch and remove this. 3 screws in total, and your hard drive is off. This is basically a 2.5 SATA hard drive. You can take a 2.5 SSD up to 1 terabyte, and you can remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws which are for the metal holder for the hard drive, and put the hard drive back. Just need to remove this very carefully. Use your 2 thumb fingers and remove it. And once you get it, you just need to again put it back. These are the speakers here. It's got a 2.0 speaker system. There's a touchpad cable. This is for the keyboard. This is for the backlit and of the keyboard. In another video, we'll show you how to replace the keyboard of this laptop shortly, as well as the hinges. This is where the hinges are, the centered hinges, as you can see, nicely firmly placed. But we only hope that you get these opened up and cleaned and loosened before you start using after 1.5 to 2 years at least. This is the Wi-Fi chip here. For the Wi-Fi chip, you just need to remove this one screw and remove these 2 antennas. Remove it like this. Take a similar Wi-Fi chip and put it back. It's got a AC 750 Wi-Fi, must have for gaming. This is the CMOS cell. Say your date and time is not working, you just need to replace it. Change the CMOS cell, just press it on the left side and try to release it, and you will get it. It's a CR2032 cell, which is very easily available, 3-volt CMOS cell. Just insert it like this and press it from the top. The speaker is also very fairly easy to replace. Just need to remove this notch here and the speaker will come off. They are stuck by a self-adhesive glue inside, but don't worry, just pull it off. The wire runs all through here, the second speaker, and just remove it like this. Very simple, straightforward thing actually. So this one also. Let's put back the battery. Remember that you have to put the battery like this. Press it back. Let's put the base cover back. Put it like this from the upper end and then start to press from all sides. Once you have started the laptop after doing all the upgradation, and especially the CMOS cell if you have changed, you have to go to the BIOS. The BIOS of this laptop is simply phenomenal. It does not look like a BIOS actually. It's a very advanced BIOS, as you can see. You just need to go and change the date and time to the present date, which is 20 August 2020, and you need to apply the changes, otherwise which it will not allow you to boot, and you can exit and the laptop will boot fine. As soon as you put on the laptop after doing an upgrade, it might take 1 or 2 times the backlight. Keyboard might come up, the display might not come. Don't panic, don't get worried. It's a usual thing. The third or the fourth time the display will come. And as you can see, the display is here. So this, my friends, was a video showing you the inners of the Dell Inspiron G3 3500 gaming laptop, which is having the 10th generation processor, Core i5 or Core i7. This particular video will apply to both the laptops. We have shown you how to basically replace the battery. Say 2 years from now you want to replace the battery or the CMOS cell. You want to upgrade from M.2 to 2230, which is there right now, to a 2280 with a higher capacity, 512GB or 1TB SSD, or you want to replace the hard drive, RAM, memory, which is a DDR4L 3000 MHz memory. So this is a understanding of the Dell laptop before buying it. It's an amazing product by Dell at this price point here in India. Costs around 70 plus for a Core i5 and around 90 plus for a Core i7 variant. The design also is beautiful, the backlit keyboard is very nice, and the laptop looks very sturdy. More important to say that. This particular variant that we did a review of was Core i5 10th gen 10300H processor with 4GB 1650 DDR6 graphic card, and it had 8GB RAM, DDR4L 3000 MHz, 4+4, 1TB hard drive, 5400 RPM, and a 256GB NVMe SSD. It comes preloaded with Windows 10 by default. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Do let us know your suggestions, comments, and do not forget to subscribe to us. We make all these videos free of cost for you to save your money. So please help us by subscribing to our videos. We take a lot of pain to do these videos. Thank you so much in advance.